Sometimes you feel it before you know what to call it. Someone you care about starts giving their attention somewhere else. They laugh with another person. They seem more open, more relaxed, more present. And nothing serious has really happened, but inside, something shifts. You try to stay normal. You tell yourself you are probably making it bigger than it is. Still, there is this tight feeling in your chest, like your place in their life suddenly feels less certain. Then the thought comes in quietly, what if I am being replaced? It is a strange feeling, because part of you knows it may not be fair. They might just be busy, tired, distracted, or simply enjoying someone's company, but your body does not always wait for the full explanation. It feels the change first. And once that feeling is there, your mind starts searching. Their tone feels different. Their replies feel slower. You notice who they talk to, what they share, and the small things they no longer do with you. Before long, everything starts looking like a sign. The hard part is that this fear is rarely only about the moment in front of you. One small shift in the present can touch something much older, something you may have tried to forget, but never fully stopped carrying. Maybe you know what it feels like to be important one day and ignored the next. Maybe love once felt unpredictable to you. Attention had to be earned. Warmth came and went. And somewhere along the way, you learned to watch people closely because watching helped you prepare for being hurt. So when someone feels a little distant now, it does not feel small, it feels familiar, and familiar pain can be loud, even when nothing dramatic is happening. That is why a late reply can bother you more than you want it to. A new friend can feel like competition. A small change in energy can make you feel like you are slowly being pushed out. Then you get frustrated with yourself. You think, why do I care this much? Why can I not just relax? Why does this hurt when I do not even have proof? But this does not mean you are weak. It means a part of you learned to protect itself by noticing every little change. At one point, that may have made sense. It helped you see when someone was pulling away before they actually left. The problem is, that habit can follow you into places where you are not in danger anymore. So instead of simply being close to someone, you begin to study them. You listen for changes in their voice. You compare yourself to people around them. You look calm from the outside, but inside you are waiting to see if they still choose you. And that is a painful way to care about someone, because the fear of being replaced does not only make you afraid of losing the person, it takes away your peace while they are still right there. You may go quiet and hope they notice, or you pull back a little, just to see if they come closer. You act like it does not matter, while secretly wanting them to understand that it hurt. Under all of that, there is usually a very simple fear. Please do not make me feel invisible again. That is the part most people hide. They call it jealousy. They call it overthinking. They tell themselves they are too sensitive. But many times, it is an old wound reacting to a new situation. It is not really trying to control someone. It is trying to feel safe. The difficult part is learning how to hear that fear without letting it take over the whole story. Before reacting, it helps to stop for a moment and ask, did this person really push me away, or did this remind me of something painful? That small pause can change everything, not because the feeling disappears right away. It may still be there. But now, you are not letting the fear speak for you before you understand what it is really saying, because every change is not abandonment. People can have other connections without loving you less. Someone can laugh with another person and still care about you. Their attention can move for a moment without meaning your place is gone. And if something really is wrong, you still deserve clarity. You do not have to sit in silent panic. You do not have to pretend you are fine. And you do not have to turn your pain into a test, hoping they will somehow guess the answer. You deserve to be honest about what you feel. You can say that something felt different. You can admit that it brought up fear in you, not as an accusation, but as the truth of what happened inside you. That kind of honesty does not make you small. It makes the fear less lonely. The goal is not to become a person who never gets scared. That is not realistic. The goal is to stop letting an old fear decide what every small moment means. You are not replaceable just because someone else is present. Your worth does not disappear because someone replies late, laughs with another person, or has a life outside of you. But if this fear still shows up, try not to hate yourself for it. Look at it a little more gently. It may be the old part of you that had to fight for attention. The part that learned people could leave quietly. The part that still needs to feel chosen, not because you are needy, but because you are human. Maybe that is where healing starts. Not by forcing yourself to stop caring, but by understanding that the fear of being replaced is often the fear of feeling forgotten again. And once you see that, you do not have to panic so quickly. You can breathe, look at the moment more clearly, and remind yourself that you are not invisible now.